played an executive with his hair slick and breaking the pencil.
Very cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
Great. What's your name?
Hey, I'm Christopher. Watched Janet's documentary, and it was so interesting to me to see somebody that's such a strong, confident person now with her craft, being so timid and shy when you were starting to work with her. Just wondering if you had any stories or anything that you remember from that time working with her, bringing her out of her shell. And
Oh my God, she was like my baby sister. We spent so much time together. It was insane. I have a funny story.
Sure.
I shouldn't tell it. But okay, so I was in love with Bubbles the monkey. And Janet didn't like Bubbles. And in the Havenhurst home where everyone lived, Janet had this beautiful room, white shag carpet, white canopy bed, white wallpaper, fabricated, gorgeous. And Michael came in, he's holding Bubbles, and she's on the phone with her sister LaToya, who's literally, this is the hallway, LaToya's bedroom's here, and this is Janet, but they're on the phone. And Michael comes in, and I'm so excited to see Bubbles, I'm so excited. And Janet was on the phone going, Mike, get Bubbles out of her, get Bubbles out of her. And Bubbles reached to me, and I hugged Bubbles, and Bubbles, Michael would put the perfume Poison on Bubbles. It stunk, really. His monkey pheromone and cologne perfume, it just was a weird smell. And I'm holding Bubbles, and he's so excited to see me. And I turned to Michael, I said, I think he pooped in his pants. And I handed it back to Michael, and Michael was going, Bubbles, did you poo-poo in your pants? And the funniest thing is, Bubbles is doing this. And Janice yelling, get him out, get him out. Within a nanosecond, Bubbles reached in his diaper.
Oh my God.
It hit everywhere that I just described was white and beautiful. And it was awful. And I was wearing overalls. So he poops and throws it at Janet and all over the walls. And I sat down Indian style and peed in my pants. On her shag carpeting. The next thing you know, she's like, get out of my bedroom. Janet and I had so much fun. We literally had such a blast. There's so many stories with me and that family. That time of my life, an important time of my life, I will always be grateful to that entire family for allowing me to be a brand newcomer and show them what I got.
That's awesome.
And we're definitely glad that you shared that story. Thank you so much. My side's hurt. All right, what's your name?
Hello, my name is Chris. I'm from Hogfield, Kentucky.
Nice to meet you, Chris.
I just wanted to ask you how much fun it was working on American Idol with the new singers.
It was like having a front row seat to greatness. It was, it changed the trajectory of everybody's lives, including mine. It was the coolest thing, the best thing I could do. We would all be allotted, the judges and contestants would be allotted a certain amount of tickets, and I gave my tickets every week to charity, and it was the most beautiful gift that you could give. I had the best of times and the worst of times too. It was a dual-edged sword. It was not an easy job. Hello? It's Simon. Stop talking about me, Paula.
The guy that was on the show, Corey Hedge, he's doing great.
Oh, good.
He's doing great
Good.
back in our hometown.
Wait, I'm thinking hometown, I'm thinking Clay Aiken.
No.
And then I'm thinking Fantasia Barrino from High Point, North Carolina. Raleigh and
Scotty McCreary.
Scotty
Kelly
McCreary.
Pickler.
Kelly Pickler.
Wow.
listen, you're doing better than me. I swear to God, I feel like I know everything about these kids, and I always try to maintain where I go to their very first, whether they're starring on Broadway, their first concert, you know, I stay in touch with them. Yeah.
I appreciate your work,
Thank
and I followed you from college days. Your videos come out in
Oh my God.
me and my roommate, oh my goodness.
See, and this is why you're the best judge. You were so sweet and so kind and so nurturing, Paula. Oh man. And like I told you backstage, I auditioned for season 1 and you gave me a yes. And I appreciate you. It's not on me forever.
I appreciate your talent.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. All right, we have about 5 minutes left, so we'll do these final 3 questions. What's your name?
My name is Christina. Lovely outfit, by the way.
Well, thank you. I got my Wonder Woman.
What was your favorite memorable thing on Idol, being a judge?
Just being able to mentor raw, untapped talent and watch them soar. You know, it was as much of a fun show it was a very serious show for me because I was the only judge who knows what it's like to put yourself out there. I used to say to Simon all the time, if you had to stand up in front of yourself, you'd pee and poop your own pants. Truth is, you know, you don't know what it's like to put yourself out there, and these kids, I'd have to tell them, all right, I want you all to gather around. So I used to make jewelry for them every week to remind them that it's their talent that got them there. No matter what anybody says, hold on to that because you wouldn't be here. I'm talking went down to the top 20. I'm not talking William Hung, even though he's laughed all the way to the bank. But it was serious for me because I always wanted to help them hold on to their dignity and their pride. And if they were leaving the show, I'd be coaching them during the commercial break saying, the way you leave the show is even more important how you entered the show, so knock them down.
Thank you so much.
What's your name?
Hi, I'm another Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Wanted to know about the reality dance shows like Live to Dance and World of Dance, what the inspirations were, what you thought worked and didn't work, and any memorable moments or stories that you remember.
Well, I'm a big fan of talent. Like, I can just eat talent up, I can watch it, I smile from ear to ear, and I'm the biggest cheerleader. And when there's shows that exist that help nurture and elevate these young dancers, I'm all for it. So I thought, so you think you can dance, Live to Dance, Dancing with the Stars, and to see choreographers become stars themselves is just beautiful. And I think that, you know, it's too bad that So You Think You Can Dance is no longer on, but you know, there will be more programs that celebrate dance. I'm sure of it. In fact, I know of some, and I'm developing one as well. It's important to continuously nurture. Dance has never been bigger. I don't know if any of you have parents or grandparents that have your kids that are in competitions and conventions and you're mortgaging your homes. Not kidding, I'm kidding. Because it's very important for those kids to take home awards. But more importantly, it is so important to continue really great curriculum where there are really great teachers that are pliable but stringent in teaching technique and letting them have fun. There's so many incredible forms of dance, and it's so important to be a well-rounded dancer.
All right, Paula. This is the final question. What's your name?
Hi, my name is Ariana Stefanu, and I'd like to know what your best piece of advice is for dancers when it comes to taking care of their bodies, because, you know.
It's such a great, that's the best question, because if I knew back then what I know now, I would have started a lot sooner. It's really important to take calcium. Young dancers need to take calcium, and your parents should be telling you that. Bone health is it's vital. It's vital. Injuries occur, and It's so important to nurture your body. Don't skip the stretching. Don't take your bodies for granted. I did. Look where I am now. No. All these accidents and surgeries later.
Very young woman, lady.
Whoever said that stand up, I love you forever. I love you forever. Thank you. I am definitely young in the mind. I feel like I'm 25 and I know I act like it sometimes. Thank you so much. But also, it's really important to take stretching and warming up seriously. It is critical. I encourage dancers, even if they don't want to take ballet. Ballet is the foundation of all dance. And yeah, take care of your bodies. If you're dancing with an injury and you have to get a job done because you're supposed to perform, right after you're done performing, icing. Ice is every dancer's best friend, not heat so much. Ice is everything. And just be mindful. Be on your own side, be on your body's side, take care of yourself.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, so if it's okay with you, Paula, we're gonna take a